Welcome to Hamshack Reviews. My name is Vince, and today I'm going to do a video on using QSL cards. Now, for me, it's fun to get a card which is very unique and like a piece of artwork. When you want to get started in QSLing, there's a lot of little things to know. You're going to ask how to fill out a card, how do I mail the card, what's the difference between a stateside card versus a bureau card. I'm going to do my best to show you that today. Now this is my card, and you can see it's got a nice image and it identifies my call sign and my area. They don't all have to do that, most do, but a card's extension of you, you can make it the way you want to make it. When you flip it over, most cards are going to have this little area down here where you put in the information. Now these can vary as well. Right here under this white block where it says address is where I have my home address. I covered it up for the non-hams, so the people can't see it. We know the hams can see it. And then up here it'll have my call sign again, and usually this left corner is left clear, and I'll get to that in a few minutes. Now when you want to confirm the QSL, you want to put in the call sign of the person you talk to in this box. Then for the date, you put in the day, the month, and the year. And then the UTC, you put in this the Universal Time Clock or Zulu time. That's so you can match up with someone in a different country. You put that in here. Then you got the millihertz box, which is the frequency. You put that in here. Then you have an RST box, and that is your signal report, your R, your S, and your T, which for sideband or phone is only an R and an S. And then over here you got mode, which would be either CW, USB, RTTY, etc. And then the last box is a QSL box. Now this is where you either ask for a card. If you're the first one to send a card out, you'll check please, and that means to please respond with their card. Or if somebody already sent you a card and you're returning one, you would click thanks box. Now what I did was I put a picture of some handhelds and I really lowered the opacity so I'd be able to write here in case I want to send a note to the person I talk to, like great QSO or wonderful to talk to you, you have a great station, things like that. And then once you get this done, then you're going to make two envelopes. One's going to have your address as the return and as the main address, the mailing address. And then the second one will have your address as the return, and it'll have the address of the person you're sending to. That one will be the outer envelope. What you're going to do is you're going to take your card once it's filled out, and you're going to take the envelope that has your address in both places, and you're going to fold it in half, and you're going to put it from the bottom of the card up, and then you're going to slide it down into the envelope that has the person who you're sending the card to's address on it. Now the reason you put the fold on the bottom is in case somebody opens it with a letter opener and does not cut the envelope in half. Now, you mail that, and then when you want to send out a bureau card, you're going to fill the bottom out the same way, and then up here in the top left corner, you're going to put the call sign in you put down here. And this is so the QSL bureau can sort it out faster. When it's larger up here, it's much easier to see than down here. And that should come out looking something like this, with your call sign up in the left-hand corner. And what you're going to do is you're going to put the cards in order. You're going to start with the numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to go into the alphabet, and you're going to start A, B, C, D, E. And then if you get two A cards, you go by the second letter, which would be, let's pick a D. So if you have a PD1 and a PD3 card, the PD1 card would go before the PD3 card, of course. And then if you have two P cards, and one's actually a PA and a PD card, then the PA would go before the PD card. Next thing you do is, if you're sending out a bureau card, and there's a QSL manager, what you would do is all this will be filled out down here to the person you made the contact with, and then the call sign up here will be the call sign of the QSL manager. That means the card will get sent to this top address, but he'll know whose it is according to this bottom address. He'll send your cards out. If you're stateside, you'll send them out to the ARRL, outgoing QSL service. That and the information how to do it is in the ARRL website. Basically, you'll go by weight. Like if you had, it's 75 cents an ounce. So if you have a 4-ounce card, so if you have a 4-ounce set of cards, it'll come to $3, and then you'll have the shipping from your house to Newington, Connecticut, which will be a few more dollars. But it's a lot cheaper than sending each card directly. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions or tips, please leave them below. And I'm going to say 73s. Please remember to like, subscribe, ding that bell to catch all my videos, and I hope you found this helpful. 73s.